The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center has issued a tsunami warning not just for Japan, once again for Russia as well, Marcus Island, Northern Marianas, Guam, Wake Island, and Taiwan. For those of you living near the coast or are near the coast, please move to higher ground as soon as possible, or the number of casualties or the...
Despite the difficulties, the flood was actually more of a celebration than a catastrophe, refreshing the perception of the world by introducing into it explicable points of view. Roofs truncated so that only their tops remained above the surface, like water lilies, marooned for several days in a tree. All these everyday objects suddenly seemed separated from their roots, deprived of earth.
Which way shall we take? There's a log in that path. I guess we can walk it. We'll get past this button. It's like a butterfly, but wings with different shape. Thing. It's taking us from.
Magically threatening, the sheet of water behaved like a successful but familiar special effect people had the pleasure of seeing. Regressing in anguish toward the obscurity of causes, the rising waters overwhelmed the everyday optic without diverting it toward the fantastic, the spectacle, reasonable. Any rupture of the everyday introduces festivity. Rising waters, certain objects, landscape, the habitual lines, the shapes of property, no more directions. A level surface going nowhere, suspending, human, becoming, detaching. Elementary form of all geographical perception, of which children are so fond, shifts from line to plain. No hierarchy among the river, the view loses its major power. I'm talking about the press photos, sole means of the flood's truly collective consummation. Astonished, friendly, infinite delusion, order of tumult. This is a mutation. One sees only. Pacification of vision engaged by the overflow of functions and names, of course a whole happy myth of retrogradation. Great success of scenes showing boats moving down the streets. Such scenes are numerous. newspapers and readers have shown their eagerness to enjoy them. This is because we are seeing fulfilled in reality the great mythic and childish dream of walking on water.
This way. What's over there?
After millennia of navigation, the boat still remains. Desires, passions, dreams, the instrument of deliverance, to walk on water.
The shark.
A lively frame. Street, housewife, boat,
Trees.
grocer, cure, canoe, church, family, shopping.
Let's have a see what's over there. One of those trees that doesn't like being straight around one does.
Little boat, superlative toy of the childhood universe, becomes the means of possessing space. From myths of sensation to myths of value, the same attitude of euphoria, the press develops, quite spontaneously, the rising waters as an event unifying mankind. Something warm and active. Newspapers assigned in advance the day of the rising water's maximum height. Dikes, landfills, evacuations. An adventure novel combats nature by the sole weapon of time. Arc, aloof, necessary consciousness, making the world manageable.
The requirements of the body, its movement and its voice. We would not be here.
Electoral politics.
In electoral politics,
We're representing
the will of the people. desire? What are the demands all these people are making?
Either they say there are no demands,
Or they say that the demands for social equality and economic justice
impossible demands.
are impossible demands. If hope is an impossible demand, then we demand the impossible.